How's it going, boys? Johnny Superb Man here, and it's time for another NHL 15 shootout commentary. And this time, I want to use the St. Louis Blues, just because of the crazy goal that Vladimir Tarasenko got last night. Going right up the middle on a power play, so there was only 4 skaters out there, but still, going right up the middle, going through like 3 skaters, and then doing the Forsberg after all of that. You know, he could have just taken a shot, it still would have been a highlight reel goal, but he pulls off the Forsberg on the poor goaltender, poor New York Rangers as well, man, and he scored. So, I want to talk a little bit about the St. Louis Blues. Where's Tarasenko? I got to get him up here. Stashny, I'll get Tarasenko in there. Alright? Because, you know, they've had some bad luck with injuries, but it hasn't fazed them. And, you know, I look at the St. Louis Blues, and to me, they have one of, if not the best defensive core in the NHL. I love Jay Bouwmeester, Pietrangelo. We all know that they were defensive pairings in Team Canada, right? Kevin Shattenkirk, he was there for America. Carl Gunnarsson, he just does his role. Carl Gunnarsson is a very low-maintenance player. Barrett Jackman, all right, another former first-rounder. So I love their defensive core. But their offense, you know, they've had some injuries this year. TJ Sochi, he got injured. He's only got like 1 point in 8 games played. Berglund, he's only got a few points, right? But they got this new guy. I don't even know who this guy is. Jori Lehtera. He's come up and played center. He's got more points than Berglund. I mean, Joakim Lidstrom, he's playing first line with David Backes and Jaden Schwartz. And Vladimir Tarasenko leading the team in points. Where's Steen? You know what I mean? So, I want to ask you guys about the St. Louis Blues and what they're lacking, because they have a lot of key players and key assets on that team that if they were in the Eastern Conference, I really do think that they would be like a Eastern Conference final team like every year. You know, but the problem is that they're in that damn Western Conference. So, you know, we'll talk about it a little bit after the shootout. TJ Sochi here. Oh, here he comes, TJ Sochi, baby! A nice little backhander right there. When's TJ Sochi coming back from his injury? He got a concussion, right? But he had 8 games played and only got 1 point. What the hell's going on there in St. Louis? To me, that's what St. Louis really does need. That top 6 superstar player that everybody knows will be there at the end of the season in leading in points, right? Last year was Alexander Steen. The year before that, the shortened NHL season, I think their leading scorer was Chris Stewart. This year, it's Vladimir Tarasenko. You know, who is it in the St. Louis Blues? They have the defense. I think the goaltender is fine. Elliott and Allen, between them both, I think they'll just be fine. I don't think they needed Ryan Miller, right? But I think in their top 6, they need that superstar. They want to take it to the next level, like a Chicago has Jonathan Toews or a Patrick Kane, right? Something like that. All right, Steen, left-handed shot. Let's do it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, Steen loses his kneecaps. I couldn't pick up the puck. It was, I couldn't pick it up. And Corey Crawford, holy shit, he spears him right down to the ground. All right, Corey Crawford going to do that. Oh, sweet hands himself. Patrick Kane, what do you got for me? What do you got for me? Oh, dirty birdie. Ah, was he thinking I was going to do a flying poke check right there? Nah, son, very patient. Top the blue ice right there, too. Elliott. St. Louis Blue fans, who do you want as your starting goalie, Elliott or Allen? I know Elliott's got the more games played so far, but I don't know. Allen could do something. Here he is, Vladimir Tarasenko. All right, let's try to see if I can do it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh! I did it. It worked perfectly. I ran into the goalie, but I missed it. Oh, it was too sharp. It was the perfect time to pull off the move, but Vladimir Tarasenko couldn't get it done. It's all right, Tarasenko. This is just a video game. In real life, you're a lot better than that. Marian Hossa. All right. Everyone's picking Chicago. I already mentioned Marian Hossa's damn 1,000 points. What do you got for me? Oh, he got me. I thought he was going back to the backhand. I thought he was going to go right back to the backhand right there. He went forehand. The dirty bird was not the right move. Ooh, he had me stretching. My jockstrap is in the crowd right there. Look, I'm not even close to it. Oh, God, yeah, he had me. I completely guessed wrong there. All right, I want to come back and win this one. All right, if I get a shot here and then I let him score, I can, yeah, if I score here. And Berglund, what the hell, man? You need to start playing better. These youngins coming up and outplaying you. Third line center, relegation? Come on now, here we go. Let's do a little Datsuk. Oh, Datsukian. Datsukian! There it is. I was hoping that he wouldn't come for the flying poke check. He didn't. And Berglund snips it. There you go. I wonder, is Berglund going to eventually become trade bait for the St. Louis Blues if things don't go their way? I know they want this guy to be, he was supposed to be somebody in their top 6, right? But it looks like he's been relegated to the bottom 6 after picking up Stashny, and Jaden Schwartz is coming up, you know, and again, Jori Lehtera. Who the hell is this guy? I don't even know. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, I got to let him score, right? Yeah, I got to let him score. No, I'm letting you score, you idiot! And the St. Louis Blues beat the Chicago Blackhawks. That's what I'm talking about. So, You know, a question I want to put to you St. Louis Blues fans. I think you guys are going to be a playoff team, like, obviously, right? The real challenge comes when you're in the playoffs and you have to go up against a team like Los Angeles or Chicago or San Jose. You know, the West is tough. But I want to ask you guys, when it comes to your forwards, not your defense, not your goaltenders, but your forwards, who's your superstar forward? Who do you want to have the puck on your stick on a power play at the end of the game, you know, when you're down by 1? Who do you want to be leading that power play? Who do you want to be leading your team in your top 6? The superstar. I'm not talking about captaincy, or I'm not talking about leadership. I'm talking about goal scoring, playmaking, right? Is it Alex Steen? Is it TJ Oshie? Is it Vladimir Tarasenko? Is it Jaden Schwartz? Is it Paul Stastny? You know, to me, all these guys right now, they're all like, I don't want to say B+, because that's almost insulting them, right? But they're all on the same level. But when you look at a team like Chicago, Jonathan Toews and Patrick Kane are on a different level than their B+ players who are still amazing, right? St. Louis, who's that superstar on your team? Who's going to be leading your team at the end of the season in points, all right? And do you need to replace one of those players to get a true top 6 superstar? Because when those playoffs come around, no doubt you're going to be in them. But when those playoffs come around, are you going to have the firepower in the top 6 to deal with some of the best teams in the Western Conference? Let me know, boys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.